Hello students, today we will study about tuples. Tuple is a data structure in Python. It is similar to the list only. A tuple consists of a number of values separated by commas but are enclosed in parentheses. In list, it is enclosed in square bracket, but in tuple, it is enclosed in parentheses. Like this. Elements can be heterogeneous. You can make tuple with the same data type, and you can make tuple with the different data type also. Tuples are immutable. That means we cannot perform insertion, updation, etc. function on this. Now you can see I have written it within triple inverted comma. That means this is a comment. This will be ignored by your interpreter. Now I will create a tuple. For creating a tuple, I will give a user-defined name. I will use is equal to. I will use parentheses. I can give any values. I can give this values also. That means it is heterogeneous data type. I can give here. This is my tuple. I will print tup. I will save it. Suppose I give the file name t1. Suppose I give it t_1. And now I will run this program. You can see this is your tuple. So this is the way you can create the tuple. It can have same data type or it can have different data type also. For creating an empty tuple, I will write just tup1 here. Empty brackets. I will save it and I will run it. You can see this is an empty tuple. So you can create empty tuple. You can create a list inside a list also. Suppose I say here 0, 5, 10. This is my one tuple separated by comma. I create another 7, 9, 10. Now I will save it and I will run it. So like this, you can create a nested tuple. That means a tuple within a tuple. And I can also make same with the help of list. I will save it and run it. I can also make I can have string values also. So this is up to you how you can make. Okay, now I will create a single tuple. I will save and run it. This is my tuple. For this also index value is the same. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and from negative -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Suppose I write here within square brackets -1. I will save it and run it. So you can see same rule for index values. I can make this tuple with the help of function tuple also. Suppose I say tup is equal to tuple. Bracket start. We'll save it and run it. So here you will start the bracket. This is the bracket for tuple function. You can see. So you can use tuple function also for creating tuple. Now I will create a tuple in while loop using while loop. First of all, I am creating an empty tuple. Now, how many elements I want to enter? Enter here, num is equal to int input enter any number. That means how many elements you want to this, or we can say enter number of elements in a tuple. Number of elements in a tuple. Number of elements in a tuple. So this is your input function. Now I is equal to 1. First I am taking the value 1. Now I will write while I. At present that is my 1. And number of elements. Number of elements. I will say is equal to. I is equal to this. Then colon. Now A is equal to input enter element. Enter element for your tuple. Now this is your tuple. T is equal to tuple plus element which you will enter. Element which you will enter. Separate column. Then I is equal to I plus 1. That means first time I will be 1, then next time 2, next time 3, till the condition will remain true. Now print output is, this will come as it is. Then print your tuple. Your tuple is stored in T. For tuple to be more clear, you can write tup. This is totally user defined. If you want to use T, you can use it. But if you want to use tup, it is totally upon you. I will save it and run it. Suppose I want to enter 5 elements in my list. So first element is suppose 5, then next element is 8, then 9, 3 elements, then 11, 4 and then 15. Print, okay, my spelling is wrong here, print. So you should write correct spelling. Save it and run it again. I will run it again. Suppose I want 4 elements in this. First element is 9, second element is 2, third element is 6, you can say 10. That is totally your choice. So this way you have created your tuple. I will explain you once again this. Through this line you have created an empty tuple. Then here you want to enter how many elements you want to enter in the tuple. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 elements you want to enter. This is your number you are entering. Then I is equal to 1. First time I will be 1 and this will be 4. That means 1 less than equal to 4. So you will enter the first element, that is your 9. Then you are saying I is equal to I plus 1. That means it will become 2. Still condition is true. then you will again enter, then this will become 3, still condition is true, then this will become 4, still condition is true, then this will become 5, and will not move into the loop since condition is false. Now output is will come as it is. This is your tuple which you have created. Same program you can also run through for loop. Suppose I say for I in range now column, and I will enter input. This line is not required because in for loop it will automatically increase 1. First time I will be 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, like this. So I will save it and run it. You can see, suppose this time I want to enter 3 elements. First element is you can see you have created a tuple with the help of for loop. Now next, I will create tuple. I will create 2 tuples. Suppose I create first tuple T1 is equal to values 6, 7, 8. Next I created T2 tuple 1, 2. Next I created T3. T3 is equal to T1, T2. Now I will print T3, that is tuple 3. I will save it and I will run it. You can see first tuple T1, then tuple T2. So this is an example of nested list. Nested tuple is an example of nested tuple. So you can access this through your index value also. Comma 5, 1. So I can access this through index also. T1 within square bracket 0, 6. Suppose I say -3. So I can access this through for loop also. Suppose I say for I in T1 print I. I in T1. You can see. So this is also known as traversing a tuple. This is also known as a traversing, means accessing each element of a tuple. Means accessing each element of a tuple. In this you can also use a range function. And in n I will calculate the length of this tuple. N is equal to len, length of tuple, and then I will print, because this will have index value, so I have to use T1 within square bracket index value. Same like list. So you can access this also. Then slicing can also be done in this. slicing. Suppose for slicing, I say print T1 within square bracket. Suppose I take from 1 till 5. That means it will take index value 4 till index value 4. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 till 4 index value. Same like list and string. Now suppose I say concatenation operator, joining operator 1 comma I say 12 comma 15. Save it and run it. So this way you can concat also, you can join. Suppose I say here multiply 2. You can see it has repeated twice with index value. If I will not mention index value, it will repeat only this double. So you can see this multiplication operator also. Then in operator. If I want to say 7 in T1. If it will be present, it will return true. If I enter any element which is not present in it, it will return false. Suppose I say not in. True because it is not present. Suppose I say 6. 6 is present, so it will return false because I am checking not in. Then length function. Length function calculate length of the elements present in a tuple. Length is equal to within bracket T1. Save and run it. 6. Then count function. Count. Suppose I want to count in which T1 tuple. T1 dot count. Which element I want to count? Suppose I want to count 1. Save and run it. One time. I made some changes in this tuple. So this is counting. Any means any function. Any within bracket your tuple name. Save and run it. If it is not empty, it will return true. If it is empty, it will return false. Suppose I have created empty tuple. It will return false for empty tuple. (15, 67, 89, 21). Like this you can enter. Now I will use the function max. You can see maximum value. If I will use min, minimum value. Maximum and minimum function will run when you have all integer value. If you will give any string value, then it will give an error. It will not work on those. It will work on only integers value. Sorting now. I want to sort. Sort it. Save it and run it. You can see it has been sorted. Then index value. If you want, find the first index of a given item and return the index. For index, I will write t1 dot index for suppose 15. Save and run it. It will give index value. Suppose I write here 21. It will give index value of 21. Comparing the tuples, you can compare also. Suppose t2 is equal to 1, 2, 3. Then you will compare this t1 greater than t2. You can use comparison operators. You can use all comparison operator, greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to. Deleting a tuple. Suppose I am saying print t1 I will save it and now I will run it. You can see now. Suppose I delete this tuple. Del is equal to tuple. I have deleted this tuple. Now I will save and run it. You see the error because it has been deleted. It is not present now, so it is showing the error. If you will delete, then it has been deleted, and after that if you will print, for that tuple is not existing. So that's why it will show the error because it is not existing now. Now I will tell you some advantages of using tuple. In tuple use less memory, whereas lists use more memory. Tuple use less memory, list use more memory. We can use tuples in dictionary as a key, but it is not possible with list. Tuples can be used as keys in dictionary, but it is not possible for list. We can access element with an index in both tuples and list. Tuple and in list, both we can access element through list index values. Disadvantages: we cannot add element in tuple, but we can add in list. We cannot remove element in a tuple, but we can remove element from list. We cannot replace an element in tuple, but we can replace it in a list. So this is all about tuples for today. Thank you, class.